shouldn't know. I got secrets.
Good morning, Stephanie Kammerman, the Stock Whisperer, here with today's Daily Dark Pool Whisper for December 3rd, 2019. All right, we're going to start with the SPY. So yesterday I did put out a notification on social media that we were below that major level, 311.89. Yeah, and 312.07. Those were the key dark pool levels just below us. And, you know, when we close below that, you got to buy protection. Yeah, we're most likely going to have a correction here. We're just going to take it level to level. All right. With each dark pool level that we go below, we become more bearish until we see the dark pool buying. And those are going to be those late dark pool buy prints. Now, just to kind of walk you through, when they sell at the top, it takes them a while to sell. It usually takes a couple weeks, and they push it higher. But bottom buying could be very different, especially if it's a V shape like we had last Christmas. Do you remember that? December 26th. I do. We had that massive level. And this is a V shape bottom. So they're not taking weeks to buy. They literally bought right here and right here. All right, they took maybe a couple days of buying, and then we had that massive late, and we had a V shape. So it wasn't like a rounded bottom or one of those W's, frying pans, whatever you want to call it. So bottoms can look a little bit different. We never did come down and retest it, where in past corrections we have. Here was a retest. And then, of course, when we broke below there, that was bearish. So it's all about the prints. So just follow the prints and no thinking. Don't put the TV on. Don't listen to anything. Just follow these levels. So we'll be bullish if we do go above 312.62, but bearish below 310.25 this morning. I did post this out really early. Let's go to the E-minis. E-minis bullish above 311.12.50 and bearish below 30.99. We already fell below that already, so we're in bear mode. IWM bullish above 161 and bearish below 159.50. We are below that. QQQ bullish above 202.50 and bearish below 201.75, and we went below that earlier as well. That's why I do send out the notifications as soon as I do them in the morning, because by the time I get done with all the whispers, because you could see there's a lot of them today, everything starts to move. So I know a lot of you trade pre-market. Nasdaq futures bearish below 82.75. We started to rip down there. And it could be ugly. It could be one of those meltdown days. So scale and roll. Y and the Dow futures bearish below 27.680. Also started to move lower. Yep. So if you're in my Java Pit trading room and you were here yesterday, I did make you buy puts. You better have. If not, I know where you live. I'm kidding. All right, so the oil futures are going to be bearish below 55.87, and we started to dip below that. Right now we're hitting S1. Only bullish above 56.37. And we'll go to the gold futures because they're right here in the right corner. And yeah, it looks like money is going into gold. And we did have a big print on TLT yesterday as well. So wondering if it's going to be gold and bonds. We'll see how that works out today. But gold definitely starting to move higher. We'll be bullish above 1478. You see that the reason I picked this level is this is R2. It's a wall of resistance. So 1478.50. We went to 78.10. 50 is a pretty key level. If we can break above 1480, there is a lot of room to go up. But you can see we do have a wall of resistance between the Camarilla pivot boss pivots and Person's pivots. Let's go to the individual stocks. Thank you, Shane, for helping me out this morning. I tweaked your levels just a little bit, but you did fantastic. AMD, we're going to be only bullish above 39 and bearish below 38. We started to move down already on this. And we know we did have some decent prints that we're below right now. But I believe, let me just look up one sec. On AMD, we had massive prints, okay? 36.65. Let me just put that here. Yeah, we'll see if we go down to test those. Remember, those were like almost 10 million. Yeah, that's huge. So let's see if they take it there and see if it bounces. If we close below, look out. That's going to be really, really bearish for AMD. Let's go to Roku. Roku, bullish above 142.50 and bearish below 138. This was a fantastic short, by the way. Hope you guys got this yesterday. Killer. But, you know, right now, it's kind of a doji right in the middle of yesterday's body of the candle. So, yeah, watch those levels pretty carefully. There's a seller at 142. See if he's still there, 24. You know what? He moved. Little sneaky guy. Yeah, he totally moved. He's not there anymore. All right, but I know he wanted to sell there. I see a seller at 140 right now. Keep that in mind. All right, let's go to Apple. So Apple, the big splash, you guys, that's what happens. I talk about this a lot, and now you've witnessed it. When they're selling at the top, yep, especially Apple, they got a lot to sell. They'll splash it up and then they'll take it down. And we are below all of the prints, you guys. This is very bearish for Apple. We're talking massiveness. Look at all these. All right, so 260 is a major level. I do expect some buyers to come in, but we're below all the prints. As long as we close below all these prints, yeah, that's uber bearish for Apple. I do see a big seller at 261.10 right now on the book. I shorted the QQQs as a way of shorting Apple yesterday. It's a cheaper way. Or XLK is another way. Let's go to MU. Bearish below 45.50. Only bullish above 46. Microsoft below 149.18 print. So we're bearish below 148.25 this morning. And natural gas. So yesterday we talked about a possible seller's exhaustion candle right here, right? And it looks like it was indeed seller's exhaustion. But today I'll be bullish only above 1860. Look, we came right to 1859 and pulled back. Yeah, that's going to be a key level. So watch that. If we do, I see a trade up to the 8 EMA for UNG. GDX, yeah, so gold, we've been waiting a really long time for this move. We have this W, we jumped, looks like we're jumping the creek here. Today, bullish above 27.60. There's a trade till we hit this resistance. Yeah, we have the 100 and the 90 moving average. So I do expect it to go like this, go up, pull back, and then that second test, I don't know if that'll happen today, but this is where the money is. Yeah, we do have a smaller trade first on GDX. Let me just see GLD. Yeah, GLD, we have resistance at about 139. GDXJ, I took yesterday as a swing in the pit. And the reason I took this is look at this volume it had this day. Right? Major volume. Yeah, we closed strong yesterday above all of that. The 4 EMA crossing over the 8 EMA, and the sky is clear. And also look at the weekly chart. Phenomenal. T-spot breakout right now. Yeah, bull flag, whatever you want to call it. And thank you to Lorraine for introducing me to GDXJ. Okay, let's go to the next one. CVS. Yeah, Lorraine, it's all your fault. There you go. I like it. It moves a lot quicker than GDX. CVS. Now, this is a very interesting one. Yeah, I've been waiting a couple of days. Now, we can assume it's selling, but I want to know that we're closing below the prints. So I had a long-term swing on this for a while. I sold out. Then we had that massive print, 74.85, 1.5 million. And I assumed it was selling at the top, but I like to have confirmation. And we are below the print, you guys. This is bearish for CVS. If we stay below this, I can't expect this thing to fall down. I put this in my dark pool insights, you guys. If you don't have that, definitely sign up for that, www.thedarkpools.com. It's a video I put out every weekend, about 20 minutes long. I teach you how to trade around the dark pool, and I give you my hottest swing setups. I know the daily dark pool whisper is more for day trades. However, the dark pool insights is more for swing trades. So this is a pretty key. We are bearish on this today right now, below 74.80. And let's go to XLF. Yep, this is definitely one worth watching. Okay, we just fell below 29.84. That was a massive 3.6 million level. We're below 30.09. That's a 2.5 million. They're selling the banks, you guys. Yeah, very bearish right now. XLF is a little bit of a slow way to trade it. Citibank is how I think Keith and I, right? Anybody else take Citibank in the pit? I know we bought those cheap puts last night. This was the perfect swing setup. Closing week below the 8 EMA on above average volume. Risk is low, reward is super high. That's a textbook swing. But again, there's a lot more room to the downside. Yeah, so don't freak out if you're not in this. Just be careful on Bank of America. That has the ex-dividend, so that could be affected with options on December 5th. Yeah, but Goldman Sachs was showing us massive weakness yesterday. Yep, definitely weak. Wells Fargo also were below those prints as well. So there you go. Those are your whispers. Until next time, happy trading.
That's my secret. Gonna keep it my secret. My secret.